what's going on? This is Stocks Simplified, the companion podcast. I'm Jordan, and this is my friend David.
Hey.
He's helping me out today, and you're probably wondering, what is this show? Well, this is a podcast that goes along with a YouTube channel that covers all things stock related and kind of dips into the AI world as well. So the things you'll find here are listed into three separate categories. We've got our library, which is going to consist of books and relevant financial information, economic news, things in the library book realm. Then you'll have the breakdowns. Breakdowns are going to be how a company makes its money, kind of the nuts and bolts of it. We're going to have a third section that's going to be on financials, so it'll cover specifically right now 2025 financials. So we'll be utilizing a notebook LM. So all of my videos are AI, shocker. And so it utilizes notebook LM, so that way we can get the best knowledge. It's coming straight from their financial records. So all those videos are coming straight from the company's financial records. So that's a little bit about this show. I'm just an interested investor who's trying to get his CFA right now, and that's enough about me.
Hey, yeah, I'll give myself a quick intro as the guest to the channel, but yeah, I'm Jordan's buddy David, and yeah, I love AI. I don't know much about investing, so I'm here to learn. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
If you're interested in a show that's more related to business and mindset and not just investing, we do have a podcast, so make sure you check that out. Name's TBD. I'm saying TBD, but we'll see. But yeah, so AI, that's the thing to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere right now, right?
You were mentioning the other week about the SaaS that hit your news wave. Mm-hmm. Was SaaS companies were getting wrecked.
I mean, hey, yeah, there's talk out there now that you can build your own SaaS now with the AI tools now. You don't need a whole team to develop tools anymore, you know. Solo building is now made possible.
Yeah, no, and that's one of the realms where one of the videos I just released was on Fortinet, which is a cybersecurity, which it might not still be in that SaaS realm, but it's another one of those things that's hitting the waves of, you know, is the company ready for AI style attacks? And so that's why I've gotten that started, and you'll probably see some SaaS companies start to go into the breakdowns to kind of understand if any of these businesses are worth looking at, because at some point there's going to be a value that somebody's going to want to nibble at. So I'm going to keep trying to keep those relevant companies up. But another thing too, so we talk about AI, right? And one thing that I've mentioned is picks and shovels. Investors hear that term. All it means is you're looking for the companies that are ultimately going to be the sellers of the products that make the end product. So right now I'm looking at data centers and who's making the data centers, who's building the towers, who's cooling off these towers, who's building the lines in from like the electrical grid, all of these things. One specifically, Celestica. This is a company that actually partners with Google to help make their chip boards. And so them and Google are really close, helping with TPUs. I've got to get more in tune exactly with how it works, because that world's kind of crazy to me. It's so high tech. But that's why I have a diverse portfolio.
Yeah.
It's got many stocks.
The picks and shovels idea is cool. Like, hey, everybody's talking about AI, but going a few levels deeper and, you know, finding the companies that are, you know, behind the scenes doing a lot of good work. That's what you're really going after.
Yeah, and one of the things from the last big cycles, if you look at the internet boom, were a lot of these companies that were building out the fiber network that ended up becoming what is like our internet cable and the system that we function on now. And it was the companies that were helped building that out. If you think about the dot-com bubble, you might not have any idea about that. Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Okay, .com bubble. But it basically anybody with a .com at the end of their company name had a valuation that was silly. So ultimately, the ones that, you know, all these companies paid to help create some of this new tech and innovation back then, they were the ones that were winning. So look at it now. Amazon, Google, Meta, they're spending close to like 700 billion in CapEx just this year, 1 year. And that's insane. And that's all got to go to somebody to build out. So we've got Celestica, we'll get Vertiv, that's another company that's cooling. Invent, that's a company that's cooling as well. So those are the ones I'll be doing some videos coming up as well. But other than that, kind of just riding the storm right now. The market is throwing a little bit of a fit. So we're just kind of seeing where we can get a sale. But any thoughts about that?
No, I'm excited as someone who doesn't know much about investing at all. I can't wait to tune in and learn. I appreciate what you're doing for us, newbies in this world. It's like, hey, you're trying to simplify it. I get it. It makes sense. So many people are in my boat. Don't know much, but want to know more.
Yeah.
So don't know where to start. So I appreciate what you're doing.
Well, make sure you guys check out my Peter Lynch videos. They are in the library right now. That is homework that I had this guy go out and do. He had to look up Peter Lynch and figure out who this guy was. He's somebody who I've structured the video styles around. So you might hear in the videos a Peter Lynch 2-minute rundown or 2-minute drill. That's where he's going to simplify it in a way that you should be able to give to an elementary school kid to understand how the company makes money. Because if you can't even do that, then you probably shouldn't be putting much money into it. But yeah, so if you want to check that out, make sure to wait for our link for future episodes on that. But appreciate, we'll do this periodically, no set time yet, but stay tuned.
Cheers. Hi. Nice. Yeah.
What's that, maybe 8 minutes?